to change the lives of girls, to celebrate them and push them forward. My guest is Laura Teague, Executive Director, Girls Incorporated of Meriden and Central Connecticut. Laura, welcome.
Thanks so much, Anna. I appreciate the invitation.
So nice to have you here.
Thank you.
How did this organization start from the very beginning?
From the very beginning was in 1919 here in Connecticut. Originally, Girls Incorporated was actually the Girls Clubs of America. And its birthplace was actually in Waterbury. And so we incorporated probably about 50 years after Waterbury. And over the course of our history, it's evolved to meet the changing needs of girls and young women. And in the 1990s, early 1990s, we renamed ourselves to Girls Incorporated. There's a whole story about that, but we're not going to go there.
If only we had the time.
If only we had the time.
What age group are you getting these young women in?
Primarily, our girls are ages 5 through 18. Yes, so basically kindergartners straight up to high school.
And what happens in this organization? I know you have summer camps, you have all kinds of things, but how are we making these girls, these young women, the best they can be?
So our focus really is giving girls the opportunity to explore the key elements that are actually in our mission statement. You know, how to be strong, how to be smart, and how to be bold. And we do that with a variety of programs that we refer to under one umbrella called the Girls Inc. Experience. And so a young lady might come to us after school, work with an adult facilitator, a female facilitator, who works with that group to help them explore, for example, mind-body curriculum, right? Where they're really trying to understand a little bit more about their physical health as well as their mental health. We also, on the smart end of the spectrum, we do a lot of focus in on STEM and STEM education, and really trying to break those barriers down that women face in breaking into STEM careers. And then on the bold side of the equation, which I really find most inspiring, is really teaching young girls and young women to be advocates for themselves and advocates for the issues that impact them, both themselves as well as their mothers, their aunts, and so on.
Give me a success story of somebody who's gone through your programs.
So I would love to talk a little bit about Musu. Musu is a graduating senior this year. She immigrated to the United States, had no language skills, no English language skills. So she was really plucked from an environment that had been very much where her home was, to have relatives here. And for Musu, as you might imagine, coming as a slightly older girl, coming to a new country, not having the language, she really needed to find some anchors. And even outside of school. And so she became connected to Girls Inc., started to get involved with our programming, and we had one particular facilitator with her where they really connected with each other. And Alexia was able to provide a mirror to Musu and helping her understand, how she presents herself, how she might come off in terms of not just her language skills, but how she presents herself, and really tried to help nurture her as a mentor. She recently was invited to go to the Girls Inc. National Luncheon in New York, and she presented in front of an audience of hundreds of people in a very articulate manner.
What a terrific story. And just really quickly, you have some awards coming up in May.
We do. So May 8th is our 23rd annual Strong, Smart, and Bold award celebration. What was interesting is obviously the Woman of the Year is always a female, but we opened up the other categories also to men and women, with the idea being that, we need men to be strong advocates for women. And so we want to honor those men that are advocating for the women in their lives and the women that they work with.
And we'll leave it right there. Laura, thank you so much.
Absolutely, Anne.
Appreciate it so much.
Thank you so much. It was great.
Thank you again. And for more on Girls Incorporated, go to WTNH.com or the News 8 app.